Okay, good morning. Welcome to Avalara NEXT. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Meg. I'm so excited to host this event for tech partners and developers with you.
Me too, me too. I live in the partner world and you live in the developer world, and NEXT is where it all comes together. So if you design, build, or integrate with Avalara and you're thinking about how to solve compliance for your business or your customers, you have definitely come to the right place. We've got a great keynote, some deep technical sessions, and some really innovative partner stories to inspire you in your work.
Right. Tax compliance doesn't have to be hard. We're here to make it easy for you. I started my career as a developer, and I know what you have to go through day by day. That's why I'm so excited to do this event here right now. Simple things like discovery of developer docs, moving from read an API spec to seeing it end-to-end. These can save you so much time, and AI is definitely here to accelerate that.
Yes, AI is everywhere, and that is definitely right, Tim. So we've got some great Avalara sessions coming up for you and a few from our partners.
Okay then, let's get started.
Okay, so to kick things off, we've got a really exciting vision to share, a bit about where we've been, and much more about where we're headed.
Yes, our own Executive Vice President, Chief Technology and Customer Operations Officer, Danny Fields, will share more about how we're helping partners and developers to be successful and make their lives easier.
Amazing. So Danny's presentation is the perfect setup for everything else you're going to hear and see today. So take it away, Danny.
Let me check my followers.
Hello, everyone, and it's great to be back at NEXT. It's been 3 years since our last event. Some of you may remember it, and some of you may be new. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Avalara is different by design, and so is this event. We've got developers and partners joining us today. If you're a developer, you may work with our partners, or for them, or both. And some of you may not even work with us yet, but you may be here to learn more about us, and that's great too. Let me start with the foundation of what Avalara is all about. And let me explain to you how Avalara is using agentic AI to make our products the best in the industry. For more than 2 decades, Avalara has developed one of the most expansive libraries of tax content and integrations in the industry, supporting millions of businesses across 75 countries. The company's purpose-built AI agents automate end-to-end compliance processes, from tax calculations and returns filings to exemption certificate management and beyond. Let's look at Avalara by the numbers. We processed over 54 billion tax calculation API calls in 2025. More than 6.6 million tax returns were prepared and filed in 2025. Avalara's database of compliance content is the biggest in the world, and it covers over 200 countries. And we have more than 1,400 signed partner integrations, and approximately 80% of our customers have a subscription to a partner integration. We are the global leader in agentic tax and compliance. We unequivocally have the best technology, and we are the most innovative AI company in our industry. In many areas, in many jurisdictions, and over many kinds of services, we are your trusted compliance partner. Our vision is to be part of every transaction in the world. For 22 years, we've solved the hard problems that nobody else can, at a scale and reliability that nobody else rivals. We offer our services through partners and directly to customers with powerful user interfaces. Our value proposition is 5 simple words: fast, easy, accurate, reliable, and valuable. If you are a developer, you care about these words, and here's how you should think about them. Fast. Our systems calculate tax in less than 10 milliseconds. On average, we can process over 1,000 tax returns in a minute. And we can detect a content rate change on one of 87,000 websites and bring it into our systems in less than 15 minutes. We use AI to help. Easy. Onboarding to Avalara is easy. We use AI to help. Building an integration from a third-party system into Avalara is easy. We use AI to help. We make our products easy to use. We use AI to help. And if something goes wrong, we make it easy to get help from support. And guess what? We use AI to help there too. Accurate. The deterministic engines and agentic workflows we've developed over the years and the unmatched jurisdictional content that we have in our systems means we have unrivaled accuracy in our products. Reliability. We are one of a handful of companies that run our products in a multi-cloud environment across all 4 major public clouds, resulting in 4 nines of uptime across all our products. And I'll talk more about this in a minute. And finally, valuable. Our products are built using agentic AI. We have the most comprehensive solutions to solve your tax compliance needs globally, making us the most valuable choice for your business. So let's dig into this a bit more. As I said, we achieve 4 nines of uptime across our products. And we do this while we're processing over 54 billion API calls throughout the year. If there's an outage in a major cloud provider, thousands of companies can become unavailable, but not Avalara. Why? Because we're in the 4 biggest hyperscalers, AWS, Azure, GCP, and OCI. And we can switch customer traffic seamlessly between them in real time. Our competitors, they can't do that. And partners can sell our products in 3 of the major cloud marketplaces, AWS, Azure, and GCP. Because we're in all 3 marketplaces, your customers can consolidate compliance software purchases onto a single cloud bill. And they can see potential cost savings and qualifications for higher tiered pricing discounts from their cloud provider. Easy to use, no matter what cloud software stack is being used. This gives you more value for your spend. And that's what customers want. And that's what will help us to grow together. It's a win-win-win. Being multi-cloud and having marketplace advantage are 2 examples of the value we offer to our partners and to our customers. And this also speaks to our engineering expertise. We're a technology company that learned tax compliance, not the other way around. And another example of our engineering expertise is something we're doing internally. We call it agentic engineering. And like other tech companies, we accelerate our development with our own autonomous engineering agent. And we call it Johnny. A year ago, this was science fiction. Now it's here. AI is moving faster than we can imagine. Johnny doesn't just suggest code, it designs, it triages problems, it reasons, it writes code, it runs tests, it develops code, it monitors code in production. It's purpose-built for Avalara's architecture, integrated into our engineering workflows, operating inside our real production systems. And it's all powered by the latest AI models, and we have human engineers in the loop to approve code changes and oversee everything. What you're about to see is not a prototype. It's a real look at how we're evolving from engineers who write all the code to engineers who orchestrate intelligent systems, powered by AI, that help us write, build, test, and deploy all of our products. This is the future of software development, and it contributed to the new features you'll hear about throughout today. Let's take a look.
Across the industry, AI-assisted coding has shifted from experimental to expected. Avalara is pushing that frontier forward with agentic engineering agents. Engineering organizations like Stripe are already deploying systems that analyze code and generate changes developers can review and ship. At Avalara, our autonomous engineering agent is called Johnny. When Johnny encounters a ticket, it begins an autonomous investigation. It analyzes the issue, gathering context across code, services, and project history. When confident in the solution, Johnny opens a draft pull request for developer review. A human engineer approves before anything ships. Here's how Johnny gets there. A developer asks Johnny to investigate a Jira ticket. Johnny gathers the technical context, ticket history, Figma documentation, related work, and relevant services. From that investigation, Johnny produces a structured analysis. It examines source code and dependent services across repositories, building the same understanding a senior engineer would develop before writing code. For product and support teams, it provides a plain language explanation, and for engineers, it identifies root causes and a proposed implementation path. When the solution is clear, Johnny opens a pull request. Developers review and merge with human oversight. Johnny is already operating in production. So far, it has analyzed hundreds of tickets, generated dozens of draft pull requests, contributed thousands of lines of production code, all inside real engineering workflows. Engineering teams have full visibility into Johnny's activity through a real-time dashboard that tracks every run, including tickets processed, recommendations, success rates, and processing times. Before Johnny, every ticket demanded valuable engineering time, one of the most constrained resources in software engineering. Johnny now automates that investigation so engineers can focus on reviewing and shipping code. Today, Johnny triages tickets and produces draft fixes. As confidence grows, systems like Johnny will move from assisted development to autonomous bug fixes, delivering code end to end. This is the future of software development, and Avalara is building it now.
Watch the session later today and read our engineering blog on avalara.com. Now let's switch gears to focus more on you. When you work with Avalara, there are 3 ways you can engage with us. First, you can build against the APIs that are documented on our developer portal. Second, you can build a point-to-point, two-way integration between your system and Avalara. And third, you can call our MCP servers and agents. This is what today is all about. We're going to show you how easy it is for you, a developer, to engage with Avalara. Many of you have and are integrating with our APIs, and we've been listening to your feedback on how to make your lives easier. We've been working to improve our APIs and our developer portal. And there's going to be a full session today where we'll dive into the user experience of the developer portal. But first, let's take a quick look at our new and improved developer experience.
Developers told us something simple. Tax compliance shouldn't slow you down, and documentation should be clear and easy to navigate. So we made changes. We redesigned the Avalara developer documentation experience to make a better user interface, simpler to understand, and faster to implement. You'll see improved navigation, better guidance throughout the integration process, and clearer examples. So you can spend less time searching and more time building. This is the new Avalara developer documentation experience, built from your feedback.
Our developer portal is going to keep getting better and better, and we'll keep reaching out to this community to make sure it works the way you need it to. Now for a big announcement. Building connectors is a complex task. Even for the best developers, a complex connector to an ERP system can take months to build, and then it needs to be regularly updated and maintained. Time is money, and you need to get to market fast. As we listened to you, we anticipated how you want to work with AI. In Avalara Engineering, we're using Johnny behind the scenes to generate and ship code that's validated by our engineers. So we asked, what if we could bring the same efficiency to our developers and partners? And that's all possible thanks to a company we just acquired. It's called Versori. And their CEO, Sean Brown, will have a session today to take you deep into Versori's capabilities. Versori's advanced AI learns and understands the system that you need to integrate into Avalara, whether that's an ERP, an e-commerce platform, a point-of-sale system, or anything else. Your job is to review what's been built, configure it, and then push it into production. Which means, the bottom line, integrations that used to take a few months to build can now be done in a few days, or even in a few hours. We brought this solution into Avalara to make your life easier. Now let's take a look at Versori.
As a technology partner building for Avalara, you don't begin with polished workflows. You start with raw, point-to-point integrations with AvaTax APIs, manual OAuth setup, endpoint discovery, tax code mapping, exemption handling, return filing logic, leading to weeks debugging brittle code and months maintaining custom scripts, all just to keep customers compliant across jurisdictions. But what if AI agents handle the heavy lifting? so you could ship faster and stay compliant globally. The Plan Agent researches Avalara's latest APIs, auto-generates your detailed scope, tax models, compliance workflows, and best practices in minutes. The Connect Agent then manages authentication, discovers endpoints, extracts schemas, validates everything, and builds reusable, intelligent connectors instantly. There's no more manual setup. The Build Agent generates custom, enterprise-grade code for your exact tax rules and logic, with full inspecting and versioning control, or simply prompt via natural language chat. Then, the Deploy and the Runtime Agent launches to production with real-time monitoring, proactive alerts, automatic self-healing, and performance optimization, so your Avalara-powered tax compliance runs reliably at scale. From point-to-point headaches to intelligent, self-healing, globally compliant integrations built for developers who need to deliver fast. Because tax compliance can't wait for months of development.
That's Versori. And here's why partners will love it. Projects involving compliance can be big, expensive, and time-consuming. With Versori, we're simplifying the task of building the connector integration. That's the business value to the partner. Now here's why you developers will love it too. We know that developing a complex connector integration by hand is cumbersome. There is a better way, and it's a new thing called AI. Versori uses AI to do it for you so you can focus on more important work. And that's the business value to the developer. Okay, you've seen how we can use AI to build connectors, and we know that many of you are building a fully agentic experience for your customer. So next, let's talk about our MCP servers. We've launched MCP servers that expose Avalara's core capabilities, like calculations, returns, and more. And we have MCP servers that expose Avalara's developer documentation, which helps you build new integrations faster. Now, with AI, we have the possibility of not even bothering with APIs. We can, and you can, meet the customer where they do their work. We can integrate Avalara's onboarding experience and configuration setup right into the customer's ERP system. We can use AI to configure the connection to Avalara. Or better yet, we can place Avalara AI inside the ERP to work next to customer data and make corrections and suggestions right where the work is done. Our back-end MCP servers and agents enable these tight integrations. And the good news is, they're available to you right now. This is an example of the agentic journey that we want to take you on. We want to eliminate cumbersome work. We want you to deliver value faster. And we want to make compliance less taxing for our partners and for our customers. No one else in our space is doing this. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. We're building the developer experience that you're asking for. We've updated our developer portal. We've acquired Versori, and we're making their advanced AI to build connectors available to you. We have a large catalog of MCP servers and agents available for you to integrate with, and all can be accessed from wherever you do your work. We're here to support your developer experience, wherever you are, wherever your customers are, as close as possible to where the work actually happens. So as you watch the sessions today, I encourage you to explore what's possible, ask tough questions, and imagine what we can build together. The future of global compliance is being engineered right now, right here. And all of you watching are part of this story. Thank you for being here. Enjoy Avalara Next. And now let's hand it back to our amazing hosts, Meg and Tim. Meanwhile, I'm going to post this one to my 1 million followers. Haha.
Million followers, huh? Must be bots.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Danny. Okay, everyone, I hope you're ready to dive in deep. So what's next, Tim?